Pantry. So today I've got a delicious low-carb side dish that you can use in your Thanksgiving meal, because Thanksgiving traditionally, I mean, you've got stuffing and potatoes and oh my gosh, it's just full of carbohydrates. And you know, I'm doing the low carbohydrate thing, and I thought, you know, I'm gonna sneak in as many low carb dishes as I can for Thanksgiving. So even my husband won't even notice. We're gonna do this low carb side dish, and it's a cauliflower dish. It absolutely will be delicious, and it'll give you some decadence with the cheese. So if this inspires you to stay with me, and I hope it does because it's cheesy cauliflower, go ahead and hit like somewhere along the way with the video, and maybe go down in that about section below. Check out the Facebook page I've left for you, a link for that. I've also got a link to my Wild Tree website, all natural, organic, preservative-free products for your pantry. Go check those out. And anyways, let's go make this delicious low-carb side dish for the holidays. Come on. All right, so I'm glad you guys stayed. Go ahead and have a seat, and we'll get to making this dish. This is about 2.5 cups is all I'm going to do here today of steamed, just shy of being well done cauliflower. And I cut the florets up, you know, pretty small, but they're not giant. I've got a little baking dish here. I'm going to spray with some baking spray, and we're going to get to making this dish. It's really easy. So spray your baking dish so it doesn't stick. And this is, you know, this is pretty decadent actually. And this is perfect. Like for Thanksgiving, I would probably fill this all the way up, but because I'm just doing a small portion today, I'm not going to fill it. So I'm kind of cutting the recipe down. And in this bowl, I've got some grated organic white cheddar, 3-year-old aged white cheddar. Fabulous. I'll scoot that out of the way. That's about 1.5 cups. And in your sauce mix is going to be, for this, I'm going to do 1 egg, a nice teaspoon, healthy teaspoon, teaspoon and a half of Dijon mustard. Or you could use, if you didn't have Dijon mustard and you had dried mustard, you could use that. I love Dijon mustard. And then I'm going to switch over to a different spoon. And we've got some heavy cream here. We're going to put 1, 2, 3. 3 tablespoons of heavy cream. And I've got some buttermilk here to give it some tanginess, even though that cheese is very sharp and tangy. This will help. Now you could put sour cream if you wanted. I have buttermilk, so that's what I'm using. And then that's 3 tablespoons of that. You need some salt, some pepper, and about, you know, 1/2 teaspoon of each, maybe, or 1/8 of a teaspoon. I like a lot of pepper, so I'm gonna make sure I've got enough in there. And then I've got some of Tango Spices Cajun rub. I want to try that to make this, kick this up a little bit. You could use cayenne or your own Cajun seasoning, whatever you have. I'm going to put 1/2 teaspoon of that right down in there. Wipe up my counter. Okay. And there's your sauce. Go ahead and whisk that up. Get that egg all mixed up and all that good stuff. You're going to put 1/2 of your cheese. And I may not use all this cheese. I probably won't. Let's put 1/2 cup of cheese in here. If you put more than that, it really doesn't stay a sauce. It's just going to end up. So now we're going to go ahead and bring this over. So we're putting our sauce down over our cauliflower, and get as much out of the bowl as you can. And then go ahead and take a spoon and Get it all covered because we want all of it, just like you would do if you were doing mac and cheese. You want all the pasta covered. Well, we want all of this covered with sauce. And yum. And if you think you need more sauce, you could add more cream on top, which I think I'm going to add a little bit. Just drizzle it down. Just a little bit. And then top it with some more cheese. Another maybe a quarter cup of cheese right there on top. We're going to put this in a 350-degree oven until it's done and bubbly, in about a half hour probably, but because it's such a small amount, it might only take 20 minutes. So let's go put that in the oven and I'll bring you back. Okay, this just came out of the oven and I let it stay in there for a half hour, and it's fabulous. It smells so good and I can't wait, but as you can see, it is sizzling hot and the cauliflower's cooked perfectly. I can't wait. Doesn't that look beautiful? Okay, so I'm gonna let this cool down, set up a bit. We'll see how close to mac and cheese this really tastes. And anyways, if nothing else, it's gonna be a delicious kind of dish for Thanksgiving. Beautiful side dish. I'll be right back. All right, so I'm ready to taste this. I've taken some out and put it in a little ramekin here. I can't wait. And your cream kind of, and the egg kind of souffle a little bit. Okay, take a hot burning bite. Wow, that's delicious. That really is good. Yum. It's like an au gratin dish almost, but this is so good. Mac and cheese? No. But could it cure a craving for mac and cheese? Possibly. It's got a little spice in the background. It's cheesy and creamy. It's absolutely wonderful. I hope that you give this a try and just adjust the recipe. I don't think it's too touchy. You can adjust it any way you need to for your family. If this inspires you, I hope that you hit that thumbs up button somewhere along the way. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and come visit me every time I upload a video. Go over to my Facebook page. Don't forget, guys, this next recipe coming up is going to be absolutely delicious. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. God bless.